Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time visiting my channel, you're welcome. My name is Stella Sylvester. Please do well to like, hit the subscribe button, and also watch my other videos. If this is not your first time, welcome back again. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Today's video, from the title, you guys can see that I'll be talking about something that is very personal to me. Like, I have been keeping this very personal. I'm very sure that most people don't even know this. Like, people who are very close to me don't even know. Just very few. I can count the number of people that know about this journey, but I'll be discussing that. Sorry. So guys, what happened was I got married quite early. You guys are aware of that. So I got married in 2013, and on December 2013 to be precise. And after my marriage, after my wedding, you guys know what is expected. Like, after having your wedding done and everything in Nigeria, you're like legally married, people start expecting you to take in and everything. And God blessed me, or I and my husband, we conceived, and I got pregnant. Like, I got pregnant, I was able to share the story with one or two people. When you get pregnant in Nigeria, it's assumed that you're not supposed to tell people, especially when it's very early. So, but I told, just like, I think it's just my husband that knew at that point. Okay, my husband and one other person, my mate, that knew about the pregnancy. I didn't really share much about it. So I was very happy. The joy that comes after God has blessed you. It's not easy to just get married and immediately you take in the next month after your honeymoon. So I was very happy about that. I'm very grateful. And I was asking questions. I went to the hospital, I ran my test. I also like to do like home tests, so I did that as well. Everything was positive, everything was looking good. So what happened was I had to consult my doctor, where I went to run the test, and he advised that it's quite very early to go register for antenatal. It's advisable to wait till like after your third month or your first trimester. Then you can go register for antenatal. So if you don't know what antenatal is like, you going to a pregnant what pregnant women do. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, just going to register in the hospital as a pregnant lady, so they can monitor your journey and everything before delivery. So I'm not a doctor, by the way, so whatever terms I'm using is just my layman terms. So I decided to go visit the hospital. Okay, I didn't visit the hospital again after the doctor told me, don't bother going, just relax and chill. Maybe after 3 months you can go register. So I was just chilling at home, very happy. Every time I talk to my baby, talk to my pregnancy, I'm like, first pregnancy after marriage is something that is, the joy was just too much. Like, it was as if I already have my baby. I was very happy. So it got to a point I had to go to the hospital after my first trimester. I think I went to the hospital at 16 weeks. That I even gave myself like extra 2 weeks. Can you imagine? So it's extra 2 weeks. It was extra 1 month. So I went to the hospital at 16 weeks because I didn't want to start going to the hospital very early. I wanted everything to be very fast. So I went to the hospital at 16 weeks, and I went to register at a particular hospital here, and I was asked to do the usual, which is having to make my payments. Then I had to take an ultrasound because they need to check the months of the ones. They need to be very sure of how far the pregnancy has gone. Like, just that's like normal regular stuff you do when you're pregnant and when you go to the hospital. So I was very excited. The process was just very exciting, knowing that I'm going to be a mom very soon. I I did a test. I did blood test. I did pregnancy test. I did everything again, just so they could have, because the hospital is actually different from where I have been going to. So just they could have a proper documentation of my pregnancy. So after then, I was asked to lie down, and when you go for ultrasound, lie down, take off your clothes so they can scan the baby and everything. I laid down and I was just looking at the computer. Anyways, at the first time, the other, what do they call them? I don't know what they call these people that do ultrasound. whatever. The guy who was actually doing the ultrasound told me that okay, he had to face the computer to himself first of all, check in before he can actually turn the computer to me so I can check my baby and everything. I was just waiting. I just closed my eyes, opened my tummy, and I was waiting for him to tell me, okay, look at your baby, look at how your baby is progressing and all that. So I was just there at the ultrasound. I was waiting. I could see he was taking so much time, checking here, checking here, checking here. I was like, why is it taking so long? I haven't done an ultrasound before then. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. So I didn't know. I don't think it was supposed to take so much time before I can see my baby. I was just very happy to see what that little baby in my tummy is doing and everything. Even if I know it's still very early, but I still just wanted to see something in my tummy, okay? So he kept checking and checking. I was seeing some funny face on his. So he asked me, when was the last time you saw your menses? I told him. He asked me a couple of questions. Do you feel anything, pain, anything? Have you felt anything like that for some time? I said no. He just asked me, did you see spotting and all that? I said no. I started becoming worried because I know he's not supposed to be asking me those kind of questions. Like the only thing I know he's supposed to ask me why taking an ultrasound, even if I've not had, I think I've had. Oh, I think I've maybe from movies or something, but I just have a little knowledge of like what he's supposed to ask me. He's supposed to like ask me, yes, when was the last time you saw your message? That is very normal, but going to adding spotting and everything, then he's getting me scared because okay, I think how I knew was, of course, you guys know your girl is a Google girl, so even once I took in, I started watching videos on YouTube. I've been watching videos on YouTube for a long time. Started watching videos on YouTube. I started checking Google, like what to expect, your first ultrasound, all those stuff. So I think that's just what gave me a little, how would I say, um, what to look forward to. Like I expected he's going to like do something like that. So I was worried when he started asking those funny questions, and then I asked him what what was it, what was the problem, because he was taking so much time while I was sitting outside. Other people went in and came out like theirs didn't take so much time, and he told me, this pregnancy, from what you're telling me, this pregnancy should be 16 weeks, right? I'm like, yeah, but this pregnancy should have formed to an extent. The baby should have formed now, but from what I'm seeing here, the baby is yet to form. It's still in the sack. I don't know. There's this word he kept, like everything he just started saying was just like I wasn't even listening anymore. I didn't just want to believe what he was saying anymore. Like, okay, so what are you trying to say? What can we do? What can we, like, anyways, he would refer me to somewhere else so I can go get a second opinion, and I think that place is like very much equipped in terms of ultrasound than the hospital I went to. So I was very happy. I wasn't happy, I shouldn't say I was very happy, but I was relieved that at least I can have a second look at this stuff and maybe get a positive result, which is what I've been hoping for. And I got the whatever he wrote out for me to referral form or letter, and I took it to where he asked me to go do the ultrasound. Immediately I did everything that same day, guys. Like that is one thing with me. I can be very I have this, I can't just wait. I'm not patient when it comes to things like that. I think I'm not just patient anyway, let me just say that. So I just took it immediately. I just entered my car and I zoomed off to the next location to go do the ultrasound. So I can, if I was even able to, in fact, let me just tell you guys everything. No point to just jump too far. So I went to the second place where I was supposed to do the ultrasound, and I met the guy, I met the doctor. I was able to see him, and he performed the ultrasound on me again, another guy. So he told me, oh, okay. In fact, this time he even added like a very funny question, like, you have fibroid. I'm like, what? Oh, you have fibroid. I said, sir, but that's not what I came for. He said, yes, he just thought that he should let me know. And he said, this is a missed abortion. Like this, how the same question the other guy asked me, how far pregnant are you? When was the last time you saw your menses and all that? So from the look of things, this pregnancy is not growing. You need to get rid of it. That was what he wrote, and said I should take it back to whoever referred me to their hospital or to their medical center, ultrasound center. I was devastated. Like, guys, trust me, people who are actually looking for kids, like people who have gone through loss, be it pregnancy, be it child loss, whatever. Trust me, it's not easy. Like, my whole world just crumbled. Like, nothing was making sense to me. My head was just rumbling. I didn't even know who to call. I just entered my car and I broke down and I cried. I cried. But still, my faith level got from 0 to 1,000. I was like, no way, I'm not going to get rid of this pregnancy. I'm going to go back to that doctor and we have something to do. We need to think of something to do. I am not getting rid of this pregnancy. And I went back to that doctor. Even when I go back there, I was lucky to get his phone number because, as I said, these doctors, they don't really work in their permanent. Those places, most of the places they work is not like their hospital. They actually work for people. So I had to get his phone number so I don't come the next day or whenever I come and I see another doctor. But thank God I needed his phone number that time immediately. I called him once I got to the hospital and he told me he's no longer there. I was like, sir, please, I need to see you. Wherever you are, I don't mind, I'll come. He was like, he has gone to his own hospital. I'm like, please, sir, I want to come. I want to see you. I cannot take it. I can't sleep. And that is one thing with me. And sir, I can't sleep. I know I can't sleep. I said, sir, please, I just need to hear from you. I need to get an atom of hope. I need to get, you can imagine, like, a newly married girl. Like, I'm very young, okay? So I did not feel. I'm like, what is going on? Is this guy is joking? I just wanted to hear from him, and I got back to that doctor. And when I met him, and he said, okay, if he can come over to so place, he has gone to another hospital. I think it's his own this time. And I went there. I showed him everything, and he said, yeah, the same thing I thought about, but I just wanted to be sure. I didn't want to rush into giving you false information. That was why I asked you to go to the hospital, see what is going on. This pregnancy is not going to work. Get rid of it. How old are you? I told him, oh, you're very young. You're going to take another one. A better pregnancy will come. But for this one, please get rid of it and get rid of it immediately. Guys, I cried. Like, thinking of it now, I'm trying to hold myself back. But I cried. He was like, why are you crying? Call your husband. I was like, I can't even call my husband. My husband is not the issue. I am the issue. I am the problem. Do you know you're very young? You start doubting yourself. You start thinking, is something wrong with me? Is something, but what is the essence of getting married very young if I will still start having issues? And I started feeling that something is wrong with my womb and all that. So why won't the baby want to stay? They're like, it happens, okay? This baby stopped growing at so weeks, like very early. So you did you have symptoms of pregnancy? I was like, yes. The early time I got into, yes, but it stopped along the line. So you would have checked in. I said, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know that something was wrong? Okay, this is my first time of, like, actually coming to get an ultrasound and all that. So of getting this kind of information. So how am I supposed to know that I'm supposed to come very early? The doctor I went to told me wait till after 3 months or after 12 weeks. So that was why I waited this long. And he told me it's not really about the doctor or whoever, because if this pregnancy was meant to be, it would be, whether you come early, whether you come late. So even if you had come earlier and this pregnancy was supposed to not be, there's not, if no drugs would have kept it. So I was like, but are you sure we cannot buy drugs? We can't do something that can just keep this pregnancy or make it start growing again? And that was the point. He told me that, see, I will advise you to get rid of this pregnancy, because if you keep this pregnancy and maybe it starts growing again, trust me, this baby is not going to be normal. You're going to have an abnormal baby, and that is not what you want. You need to have a good baby. You don't deserve that. So please let this go. Let this pregnancy go, guys. I left him, and do you guys know that I stopped, like, I stopped going to the hospital. I stopped listening to. I didn't even go for the evacuation because I was advised to evacuate. I didn't even go for the evacuation, and yeah, it's just a missed abortion. Like to them, it's just a missed abortion, but to me, it was way more than that. It was like my first baby. I still feel like I missed. Like that baby would have been older than Ryan. Okay, so I still feel like this is my first baby. I can't just get rid of him or her or whatever the sex would have been. So I went home and I was crying, and days were going. I was still holding on to this pregnancy, guys. Like, I told my husband, and he was like, okay, why not get rid of it? I said, no. Like, it was more of my own personal problem. Like, it wasn't even about my husband anymore. I said, no, I'm not going to get rid of this pregnancy. He advised me. The doctor kept calling me, the one that told me to go do evacuation, because he has my number now. He kept calling me, and he was like, I know you're young, I know the attachment you have to this pregnancy, but trust me, this wasn't meant to be. Get rid of this pregnancy. And I actually did not get rid of the pregnancy until one day, and I didn't know why. He told me, like, if this pregnancy, whether you get rid of this pregnancy or you did not get rid of this pregnancy is going to go. And if it goes, it's going to go a very hard way and you're going to feel it. I was like, what do you mean? He says, just watch for yourself, but I'll advise you to get rid of it. And I did not listen to him. And one particular day came, guys. Pain. The pain. I don't think, I really don't have, my menstrual pain is not very strong. Like, it's not the very chronic one. I've seen people with severe menstrual pain, but trust me, this one was, I think it should be even 1000% more than those that have chronic pregnancy. It was so painful. It was so painful. It was as if my womb, they were pulling it. The pain was so excruciating. I kept screaming. I was rolling on the floor. My eyes were red. My husband kept telling me, okay, let him take him to the hospital. Let him take me to the hospital. I said, no, 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 they will take my baby out. But this is the baby that is actually causing you pain. You need to take this baby out. This pregnancy is not even a baby now. Like, it's no longer a baby. Take this foreign body. According to the doctor, it's a foreign body. Take this foreign body out of your body. I refused. The next day, I was able to sleep through the pain that night. The next day, with so much persuasion from my husband, I had to go get an evacuation, and I got rid of the pregnancy. So that was what happened. And after then, okay, you know what comes after getting rid of pregnancy? You want to try to take him, right? So that was when my TTC journey began. So it's already 18 minutes and 3 or 4 seconds. I don't know how much I'm going to edit this video to make it short, but I'll end it here, and maybe I'll do another video talking about what happens from this point onward with the fibroid the doctor talked about and all that, because whatever, I'll just talk about it in another video. No need to make this video longer than it is already. So guys, if you guys want me to do more, I don't want to say if you enjoyed the video, because I don't think there's anything to enjoy here. It's just me trying to share my experience. I think this channel should also reflect me. Remember, I said that at the beginning of the year when I did my update video. So if you guys want me to do more update videos like this to share, definitely I'll share the continuation part of this video. Yeah, but we're going to end this here. So please just do it to like if you like the video. If you want me to share, like, subscribe, and also share this video to your friends and loved ones, because you never know who this video can be of help to. So I'll see you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.